Enter your username and password in the Episerver login dialog and click Login. You are navigated to the dashboard. Use the global menu available at the very top to navigate around. Select CMS, then Edit to open Edit mode. Toolbar. The toolbar contains features like preview and view options and lets you add items such as pages or blocks. Panes. The user interface has a left-hand and a right-hand pane, which can be adjusted and extended with additional gadgets. The pane pin is used for expanding and locking the panes in an open position. Settings for a pane or a gadget allow you to configure or remove a gadget or rearrange gadgets in a pane. The left-hand navigation pane contains the page tree structure, language branch navigation, and other items. With the page tree, you can manage content pages. Some of them are never displayed on the website because they are only used for configuration or structuring content. Here are some of the main actions that can be performed with pages. Creating a page. Pages are created from page types that contain the properties where information is added. To do this, you must, first, in the page tree structure, select the page under which you want to add the new page. Second, select New Page from the context menu or the Add button on the toolbar. Third, select a page type from the list of available page types and provide a name for the page. Fourth, add information in the various properties available for editing, such as the rich text editor, if this is part of the selected page type. Fifth, preview the page before sending it for approval or publishing it. Use drag and drop to move a page, or select Cut in the context menu for the page you want to move, and select Paste for the destination page. To copy a page, select Copy in the context menu for the page you want to copy, and then select Paste for the destination page. Subpages and associated media files in local page folders are copied also, and the links point to the new copy of the page. Settings such as dynamic properties and categories are also copied with the new page. Removed folders, pages, blocks, and media files are moved to the trash and are not publicly available on the website. Remember to update any links to removed content. When you remove a page, all underlying pages are also removed. You can find all removed content in the trash. Click on the Content Tree settings and select the View Trash option to open it. Here, you can restore necessary items or permanently delete all content by clicking the Empty Trash button. The right-hand Assets pane contains the media and blocks folder structures by default. Drag and drop a single or multiple items from the Assets pane into the content you are currently working on. Folders in the Assets pane in Episerver are used for organizing content, such as media files like images, videos, and documents, and blocks. You can have folders with content that can be shared between all websites in a multi-site scenario, or you can have folders with content that will only be available for a specific website, page, or block. By default, you may have the following predefined folders. For all sites, this is called a global folder. Its content is available to all pages and blocks for all websites in a multi-site installation. For this site, this is called a site-specific folder. Its content is available only on the current website, regardless of whether it is a single or multi-site installation. For this page or for this block, this is called a local folder. Its content is available only for a specific page or block and cannot be accessed from other pages or blocks. To create a new folder, select the desired folder in the structure under which you want to add a new folder. Select New Folder in the context menu and provide a name for the folder. To rename a folder, select Rename in the context menu for the folder you want to rename and enter a new name. To move folders, use drag and drop or cut and paste to move them in the structure. To delete a folder, select the one you want and select Move to Trash in the context menu. The folder with its contents will be moved to the trash, where it can be restored. Local folders cannot be deleted. Please note, since blocks and media files share the same folder structure, removing a folder affects both the block and the media structure. You are notified about existing references to the content before removing it. Folders are not language specific, and the folder structure for blocks and media will look the same for all languages. This means that you cannot create language versions for folders, but you can use a language code when naming them. Media in Episerver refers to images, documents, videos, etc. Media is managed from the Media library on the Media tab in the Assets pane, where you can create folders and upload media files. You can then make use of your media by dragging them into an Episerver CMS page or block. Media files are most easily uploaded through drag and drop from a file location on your computer to the upload area. You can also click directly in the upload area to add files. Or you can select Upload Files in the context menu for the target folder to which you want to upload the files. To find specific media items, use the search field at the top of the pane to enter search criteria and locate the media files. Clicking a search result expands the folder where the file is located. To browse for media files, click a folder to expand it and reveal the content beneath. Blocks are pieces of content that can be reused and shared between websites while being maintained in a single location. Just like pages, you can have different block types, such as an editorial block, form block, or page listing block. Blocks are managed from the Blocks tab under the Assets pane in the Episerver CMS, where you can create new blocks and organize them in folders. You can then utilize blocks by dragging them into the content area of the EpiServer CMS pages. You can manage block versions like other types of content, and blocks can also be personalized to be displayed for selected visitor groups. There are two ways blocks can be created. When creating blocks from the Blocks tab in the Assets pane, the block is saved in the block folder structure and is available for other pages on the website. To do this, first, select the folder in the structure under which you want to create a block, and select New Block in the context menu, or click the Add button. Second, select the block type among those that are available and provide a name for the block. Third, depending on the type of block, add content as appropriate. Fourth, publish the block immediately or schedule for publishing later. Unpublished blocks are not visible to visitors and appear dimmed out in Edit View when added to a content area. Number 2. When creating a block directly from a content area, the block is saved in the For This Page folder for the selected page, which means that it is not available on any other pages on the website. To do this, first, click Create a new block in the content area from the On Page or the All Properties Editing view. Second, select the block type among those that are available and then name the block. Third, depending on the type of block, add content as appropriate. Fourth, publish the block immediately or schedule for later publishing. You can edit blocks directly from the content area where it is being used, or from the Blocks tab in the Assets pane. First, select the desired block to edit and select Edit in the context menu. Second, depending on the type of block, change the content as appropriate. Third, if you want to rename the block, use the All Properties Editing view. Fourth, publish the block immediately or schedule for the changes to be published later. The main content area is a place where editors can see information about selected content items. Two views are available: On-Page Editing and All Properties Editing. The All Properties Editing view is highly recommended due to better performance. The All Properties Editing view provides editing access to all properties available for content, including those that are not available in the On-Page Editing view. Select the All Properties EpiServer image in the toolbar to access these additional properties. Another useful tool available in edit mode is gadgets. There are built-in gadgets for the EpiServer platform to work with different languages, versions, etc. Click the Settings icon to access the gadget management options. Select Add Gadgets and select the language to add it from the list of available gadgets. All added gadgets will be displayed beneath the content tree. The Lurpak Platform Overview. Everything starts from two main pages: the home page, also known as the Start or Front page, and the Site Settings page. All the pages are created under the front page. To see the list of available pages, open the context menu on the front page and choose the New Page option. A list of all available page types will be represented. The Settings page is not visible on the website. It contains all the site-related settings, like language settings, social sharing settings, and site settings. The service links for the main menu on the website, like a link to the contact page, are set up in the Content tab. The footer, cookie text, and the brand logos could all be set up in appropriate sections within Site Settings. The editor can control which pages should be displayed in the main menu. To control that, a Display and Navigation option is presented directly on the page item in the content tree. The link will be added to the end of the menu links if the option is checked. To move the page up in the menu, click to edit the page, and in the Settings section, change the Sort Index number. The page with the lowest index will be shown at the top. On the website, there are several listing pages that contain special pages below them. The editorial listing page is an article, blog posts overview page. For example, the Food Stories page. The recipe listing page is a recipes overview page that represents all the recipes created under it. For example, the Cooking with Lurpak page. The product listing page is a product's overview page. For example, the Our Products page. The Cook-Along recipe listing page represents a set of cook-along pages. For example, the Cook-Alongs page. The rest of the pages, like campaign, content, or segment pages, could be created separately or under the parent pages as well. Please see our videos for how to set up different page types.